trap, beef bone, greenstone. I sell those. Blank vellum. Can you use the vellum to write things down? Anybody know? We will need that backpack. We'll need it. How short are we getting it right now? 34. We need 23 more silver. It'll be a while, huh? These, the life stones, the frost rocks, and the frozen lightning are used for making traps. Wait a minute. Buy back. Trap making. Is anybody going to be doing trap making later on? Anybody know when we start? Well, nobody's in chat at the moment that I can see. Oh well. All right. It's more important that we get that thing. Got 3 bows. Distillation agent. Toxin extract. Helmet. Okay. So, 57. We need 23. 23 more silver. That's how it looks. Yeah. 23 more. No. 13 more silver. 13 more silver. Okay. All right. Or council best. Alistair is there. We're not ready to talk to Alistair yet. We have things we need to borrow first.
It is begun.
Another short bow. Good. Good thing about being a rogue or having a rogue in the party is the extra XP you get from unlocking things. Yes, there's a chest there, but we can't touch it yet. First, it requires a key. Second, it's easier to access when no one's around.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle. Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle. Half the dogs are sick from darkspawn blood.
Watch over Terran Locane and give him the wisdom to bring us victory against the Scourge of Shadow. Watch over Ferelden, the homeland of Holy Andraste. Keep her people safe from the dark.
Amen. Hello. Hey, what if we let the dogs out? Oop, 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 oop. Who let the dogs out? Oop, 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 oop. Key required to lift the key, huh? Oh, that's right, I don't have pickpocket. Poop, poop, poop. Let the dogs
Hey
out.
there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turnlow that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Ooh, look at that red paint. Red paint and white stripe paint.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the 10, I hope.
No, I haven't.
If you're not from the 10, what do you want? We're busy.
You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
Oh. What's an ash warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Matthias the Dwarf's son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
Ah, you're berserkers.
I am no bard, but I will do my best. Matthias was a Clane tribesman. Some said he was too short to be a warrior, but he was strong and fierce. His chieftain sent him to the dwarves of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance, where he fell in love with the king's daughter, Skya, and brought her back to his tribe. She taught Matthias to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Matthias then taught this to the Clane, who made him their chieftain.
Oh. So what happened to him?
Matthias's prowess earned him the love of Morriganna, a beautiful chieftain of another tribe. When Skya learned of his seduction, she returned to her people. Matthias was grieved. He sent Morriganna away, but this only vexed her, and began a long war between their tribes. In the end, Matthias slew Morriganna in single combat. However, his wounds were great, and he perished when the rage ended. The dwarves came from Orzammar that day, and gave Matthias an honored burial in the mountains. And we live by his teachings even today.
What happened to his wife?
It is said that before the final battle, she returned to Matthias and gave him a shirt of dwarven chain, along with a final night of passion. Then she was gone forever. If she lived on in Orzammar, only the dwarven folk could say for certain.
Wow, that's a great story. So he betrayed his wife and killed his lover?
He was a great man with great passions. Perhaps you'll hear a more inspiring version in a tavern someday.
Why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
Ah. Tell me more about this.
I am no bard, but I will do my
Oh.
best. Matthias was a Clane tribesman. Some said he was too short to be a warrior, but his chieftain sent him to the dwarves of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance, where he fell in love with the king's daughter, Skya. She taught Matthias to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Matthias then taught this to the Clane, who made him their chieftain. They were simply the first to be taught. Others were inspired by his death to follow his path. It was an honor. To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
I should be going. I should go. I should go now. What would Shepard say?
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Alright. Codex entry. The Dwarf Son. Elf Root.
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
Why not?
The Korkari Wilds is a dangerous place, more so now that it crawls with darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds.
Witches of the Wilds.
Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since, mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
Do you think these witches exist?
Only when it's dark and the wind is bad. No doubt those patrols met some darkspawn. That's enough for anyone to worry about. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Got it. Thanks. Oh, Elven Messenger.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
No, just wanted to talk.
You want to talk to me? I'm not in trouble, am I?
No.
Oh, that's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Items received. What did I get? I think I'll sell that vellum. I don't think you can write spells on it and use it as a spell scroll, so I think it's just an item that you can sell. Here's Duncan, who we are not ready to talk to at all. Here's somewhere I want to explore a little bit. Oh dear.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Ooh, that was a lecture worth attending. Look at that mouth. From ear to ear, it's got a mouth that opens up. That's a huge jaw. I wonder if that's what a dwarf looks like.
Well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
Alright, Sergeant. Thanks for the warning.
Very well.
Studded helmet. Okay, is that what I'm wearing now? Studded leather helmet. Rough. Studded helmet. Studded helmet. Rough. What's 3? Oh, what's the difference?